a very funny comedian coming to the stage. This comedian has appeared on Last Comic Standing. She was just on VH1, and she's one of my favorites. Everybody, let's give it up for Miss Danielle Broussard. Danielle Broussard.
Hey, everybody. Clap for John doing a fine job. You all right? I'll warn you right up front. A lot of people think I have a very young-sounding voice, so I use it against telemarketers when they call. Hello? Is my mom home? No, just me. And I'm naked. Left the door wide open. Come on over, we'll take a bath. Hello? Mr. Sprint, hello? I received an obscene call one time. That was fun. Hello? What am I wearing? Oshkosh bagosh. What are you wearing? I feel cold. You want to do what? Describe a part of my body. Okay. I have this really bad rash. All red and itchy and flaky when I scratch it, it bleeds. Hello? Hello? It's a fun afternoon. So now you guys seem like a nice crowd. You do. They're not all nice. No. Last week I played to a crowd. Everyone in the audience was from the drug company Merck. Right. So everyone was a drug dealer. Can you tell the drug companies are run by men? Just a little. Right. What are the two biggest drugs they've given us in the past 5 years? Viagra with the Rogaine chaser. You know where their priorities are. I always picture the president of the company calling down to the scientists in the lab. He's like, yeah, what are you working on down there? Screw diabetes, I'm going bald and lip over here. Get on it! Don't even think about cancer until I can get a girlfriend. Let's go! Isn't that America for you, right? Our insides could be turning to dry rot, but as long as we're thin, hard, and hairy, everything's okay. God bless America, right? Priorities in order. So I'm a stay-at-home mom. Thank you. Right, I just don't have any kids, and it is the toughest job in the world. Feeling all the time. So I used to be a professional figure skater. Thank you again. Yeah, so like all ex-figure skaters, I ended up in a cold, damp rink teaching little kids to ice skate. Isn't that great? They're all... Have you met kids? Seen them? They're like little retarded people. They're very rude. They have no morals or manners. All right, well, let me explain a little something to you. See, little kids are a lot like dogs. Some of them are really cute, and some of them should just be put to sleep. Also, if you teach for any amount of time, it becomes very hazardous to your fertility. Because after a full day of it, you want to go home and take your uterus out with a fork. And the only thing worse than the kids are the parents. Right? The parents are in total denial regarding the level of talent that God has bestowed upon their precious offspring. All right, God didn't create all the little crumb grabbers equally. You know what I mean? I used to teach a sport. You know, just one day a year I wanted to have reality day for the parents. I would have gathered them all together and sat them down. Like, okay, listen up. Your child has no athletic ability. No, none. No, he can barely walk in shoes. Take away all sports equipment. It's gonna hurt himself. You can keep the helmet for when he gets out of the car. When's he going to the Olympics? As soon as falling on your glasses and peeing your pants becomes a sport. 2 words, computer camp. You named him Stuart. What were you thinking there? You know what I did like though? I just like the hockey dads, because there's no more enthusiastic creature on the planet. You know, the hockey dads would bring me their 5-year-old sons, and complete hockey equipment, right? Jersey scraping the ice, $500 Bauer skates. Kid can't stand in the skates. They want me to turn the kid into Wayne Gretzky in 3 lessons or less. Like, yeah, here's my little Bobby. Make my son a man. It's not the usual way I do it. Okay, but just... Here's an impression of every lesson I ever gave. Help me. All day long, nothing but snotty little mittens coming at me. And every time they would fall, something different would fly out of their nose. Breeding real soon. When people find out that I grew up a figure skater, they all say the same thing. They're like, oh, you're a young girl wearing those little skirts, but the boys went after you. My sport was figure skating. I didn't meet a straight man until I was 25 years old. You want to meet a straight guy at the rink? You better skate really, really fast and jump on the guy driving the Zamboni. Quick, before Brian Boitano gets it. Hurry, see? We like our figure skaters gay, though, don't we? Right? We almost demand it. Right? Priests, not so much. We want straight, macho priests. Am I right? If our priests are following off the celibacy bandwagon, we want them to do it with a hot female married parishioner, the way God always intended, right? Exactly. I grew up with a lot of gay guys in skating. I have some news for the Catholic Church. Okay, homosexuality does not lead to child molestation. Not letting men have sex for the rest of their lives is what leads to child molestation. See, because after a decade or so, the altar boy starts to look like Pamela Anderson. That's what's happening. All right? Human beings, we have limitations, all right? Vegetarians don't eat meat, but they get hungry enough, they'll spread hummus on their cat, all right? I also don't understand where your sexual preference is a job requirement in a job where you're not allowed to have sex in the first place. Does that make any sense to anybody? Right? At that point, you're punishing people for their sexual fantasies. You can't punish people for their sexual fantasies. Look, I used to have a day job where at least 3 times a day I used to fantasize that my boss was being bent over his desk and raped by a bear. That didn't mean I couldn't file, you know? As the best damn secretary that park ranger ever had, I'm telling you. There's always like 2 people who get that. I like that joke. So you think gay people should be allowed to get married? I mean, instead of just performing the ceremony for straight people? I mean, we don't know. We're out. I'm not sure if they should let gay people get married. Next, they're going to want to vote and drive. I mean, when's it going to end? You know? Read. No, stop that. No, I think, of course, gay people should have all the same rights as straight people have. I just find getting married to be a very strange right to want to have. You know, I mean, like, I know straight men who are turning gay to get out of marriage. You know what I mean? I don't know if that's the one to go to bat for, you know? Right. Holly, how many straight guys here, you've been dating your girlfriend like a year and a half, 2 years? You know, Christmas just showed up. How many wish you could turn to her and go, no, honey, I would love to buy you a big diamond. I can't. It's illegal. It would make the president cry. I'm sorry. You have to think about not getting married. Gay people, you have to think about not being able to get married is a little perk that you have, like not have to worry about getting pregnant. All right, just take it. Just take the good ones and run. No. You know what I thought was funny this year? This is a year and a half ago. That New Jersey had its own gay governor. How about that, huh? Governor McGreevey. I am so proud that we live in a country where a person will cry gay to cover up corruption. God bless America.